Chrissy Crew. Yes, I'm about to. I got my leftover pie dough from the other night. It is well chilled. It's like a rock, y'all. I'm gonna have to probably let this stand at room temperature for a while. I want to make some more hand pies, but this time I want to make. I'm gonna bake them instead of fry them. I got the pan over there. That's my half sheet pan available in my TikTok shop, and we're gonna roll these out. I got my makeshift roller. Remember that, y'all? And this is that filling. Still got plenty of filling, so we can do a few little pies out of this. Probably should be able to get at least three or four pies out of this. Probably four pies and stuff. I think I'm gonna crimp them instead of doing the fork pinch. And then we're gonna bake them. We're gonna put the heavy whipping cream over as a kind of a wash, so that they can brown. Now, all right, Krispy Kreme. All right, I have warmed this dough up between my kind of kneaded this dough, and I have taken this and spread it out as thin as I could. I'm gonna try a different cup this time, kind of a bigger cup. I think I can be able to fold it over and crimp it. So this is a pretty big area. I'm gonna put some flour around the rim of this, and we're gonna see what kind of pie we can form with that. I don't have no classic. I think they're slightly bigger than the other one that I had. Ooh, this kind of. Let me try to cut this out of here. All right, I rolled it out. I put some of that peach, and then I'm gonna fold this over. And what I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna crimp this. See, just make sure that it's in the middle. Kind of push it. And what we gonna do? We gonna crimp this pie crust. We gonna bake this one. We fried the other one. We got to see how a fried pie look and taste. Now we gonna see about the something like this can scoot over some. And I'm just gonna pinch it. I'm not a real good pincher, but we just gonna pinch this around. You just wanna make sure that both of the pie crusts is pinched together. I ain't the best crimper in the world. Okay. Then we'll take the top of this part and cut it. I want to have some ventilation holes. Same thing with the, that we did with the, what you call them. Oh, he sounds so cute. It's like it didn't really cut. I don't have a knife. I don't know what like I almost need some scissors to cut that. Okay, we gonna place that over there. Look at that, looking good. And then I'm gonna roll out some more. Made some more, y'all. I'm gonna get ready to egg wash this in a little bit. Oh, I didn't put no flash on it. There go a better look, y'all. Roll out the rest of this stuff. We getting down to the wire. I might be able to get one or two more out of this. I should have brought my towel. I don't have no towel. All right, I just rolled out my fourth one. I think we're gonna be able to get a fifth one out of here. And I'm gonna stuff it and we're gonna do my little crimp again. And what we're gonna do with these, we're gonna do the egg wash, but we're not gonna just put it on there with this egg wash. We gonna I'm gonna do a cinnamon sugar dusting over it before I put it in the oven. Yep, that's enough for one more pie. And then we'll be done, ski y'all. Y'all. Try to center this. And I'm just using the table as you can see. And we just bending this down, folding this over, and just crimping it all around. Just pinch it, pinch it, pinch it, pinch it, pinch it, pinch it. See, the more I'm making these, the easier it's getting. This is that homemade pie dough from the other day. I just had to warm it up. It was real chilly when I took it out of there. Isn't that cute? That's so cute. Yeah. And I was trying to take this thing and trying to cut into it because you want some ventilation holes. It's not cutting all the way through like I would like for them to do. That is so cute. See, I knew I would get better and better at it as time went on. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. They different little sizes. Right? What I've had to kind of do is just, this cup is so weak, it really just put like an indentation in here. So I kind of like scoot it around, but it don't do a cut. So I take the bottom of this this brush, it's metal, and I just kind of just cut around the indentation because you know it's dough, so it's soft and it cuts. See how easy it cut? And then I just roll it out some more until it's big enough to stuff, and then we crimp it. Wow, I eked out 6 little pies out of that. 6 little pies, y'all. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna put a little bit of this heavy whipping cream. Usually I use an egg wash, but I'm gonna use this. You could use this as a little wash too. So just give me a moment. So I just poured a little bit of the heavy whipping cream in there. Excuse me, y'all. It's so so messy, y'all. So we're gonna dip a little bit of this in there and just put that over the whole pie. It's gonna help with the brown. I should have preheated that oven. I'm gonna put it on a 350-degree oven and take it out when it's brown. If I want to put a dusting of sugar, cinnamon sugar over it. And we may or may not do the glaze. Because if we have a cinnamon sugar, that's more than enough right there, sweetness between the filling in there and then the cinnamon sugar on top of there. I might do a glaze, I might not do a glaze. I just keep the cinnamon sugar and just eat it baked with the cinnamon sugar on top. Leave it at that. All right. Get ready to put these in the oven, y'all. I'm gonna do that cinnamon sugar. All right, Chrissy Crew, we at the home stretch. We at the home stretch. Okay, so we got that heavy whipping cream on there as a wash. That's gonna help it for it to brown real nice. I guess we can open up this big side and just shake some of that down in there. And then we're gonna mix this up. And that's gonna be our cinnamon sugar. And we're gonna do a slight dusting over the pies. That's gonna be our topping. Yep, and that's just really all we need. And we don't have to put nothing else over it if we don't want to. Ooh, that's gonna be good. I already know. Peach cobbler baked hand pies on this trip. This our cinnamon sugar. There's some sugar and cinnamon combined in a bowl, and mix it over there. And that we have our heavy cream wash over it. And then I have turned on the oven. It's ready to be loaded up. And I'm gonna put these on. It's I preheated it to 350, and I'm gonna put these in. We're gonna keep them in there until they are golden brown. All right, going in the oven. Ooh, that looks good. That's gonna be so good. All right. Ciao. See, crew, they are done. Peach, cobbler, hand pies, baked hand pies with a cinnamon sugar topping on it. Delicious, y'all. Looks delicious. And I'm gonna have me some with some ice cream. Homemade ice cream, like I did with the fried pies. Woo, make you want to slap somebody. Make yours today. See how I did that with that dough? They have hot fried pies and have baked pies. All right, cooking with Chrissy and the Lou. Ooh, look at it. This is that first bowl I put in there because it had the most ice cream. This the ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I just wish I had some caramel sauce, but I got my little baked hand pie in here. And then now I'm gonna scoop out me some ice cream. I think I might put a little hot water on this so it can come out easier. That's rich, boy. That's been in there a few days. Look at that ice cream. Thick, rich, and delicious, y'all. Pile of mold. Bon appetito, Chrissy crew. I'm gonna cut this open and see how this baked pan turned out. Ooh, look at that. There it is. This is the baked pie. Pie out of mold. Get into it, y'all. Mm. It's good.